Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. I really appreciate you being here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a stock W900 that I have sitting in my showroom right now. So anyhow, without further ado, let's just roll that intro and we'll see you at the truck. This is pretty sweet, so let's check it out. Alright, so this is a brand new 2020 W900L. It has the 62-inch aero cab flat top, and it is a 244-inch wheelbase on this truck. Let's start up at the front here, and I'll show you what we have on this one. We put a few extra chrome bits on it here, so we got the little chrome shroud that goes around the headlight. We put that on at the store here. Has a Texas bumper, the extra ribs on the front of the grille here. And this is a metallic black. The sun is just starting to shine here. I don't know if I'll be able to show you here. Let's see if we can get that metal flake shining a little bit. It's kind of cloudy outside, but anyhow. Let's get back to the truck here. So what we have on this truck, it's a 13,200 pound front axle on this unit, and it has drum brakes on the front. We also have drum brakes on the back. The truck has the polished battery box and DPF box. So this this is the battery box here. This is all polished aluminum. There's your 31-gallon def tank, so that's the big one. And it's got the polished cover on it as well. We put the 7-inch fuel tank straps on this truck, so you can see there, and those are polished along with the main tank that is polished, and this is 110 gallons on this one right here. We have 3 sets of lights on the back here. We got the flush down low and another one in the middle, and then we got the side of the cab lights to see around the side of the trailer. And then while we're looking up there, you can see we got the 7-inch wide exhaust stacks up top, or tailpipes, depending on what you want to call them. We got the aluminum rims, front and back, all the way around, inside and outside, and these are the Durabright. So just soap and water, you can polish these things up really nice. It's got the Kenworth AG 460 suspension on the back here. So this is the heavy spec 46,000 pound rated suspension. And then what we put on here for the diffs is a Super 40 rear end. So this is Super B weight. So ideal for hauling grain or Super Bs or something like that if you wanted to. Here's the sun. Let's go back to that paint now that the sun is really starting to pop a bit. There we go. So there's a bit of a green and red and purple metal flake in here. Just looks really sharp. Gotta love it. So Bridgestone tires, it's on 24.5-inch rims, like I said, that are Durabrights, but we got Bridgestone M770s on here. And it is a heavy-duty 10 3/4 frame rail. So this truck here has the big fuel tank on this side. So this one here is 135 gallons. We do make one larger, it's a 150. Would stick out a little bit further, but this here leaves room to put a toolbox with or chain hangers or anything you want really there. Here's your DPF box. That's also polished, like I said. And we ordered it with the added chrome piece right in here and here. With the long hood, this is basically an added piece there that you get. We got the 15-inch air cleaners on it with the tube covers right up there, and then we have the split windshield with the chrome beading kind of running around, and that also runs around. When you order that, you get the chrome beading right around in here. So just little things, eh? A couple details. We got this factory 10-inch visor with the LED lights up top, and then the dual roof lights up there as well. Let's open up the hood and I'll show you what's inside. Is it strapped? Nope. Let's see if I can open this. Nope. This is it's a beast to open the hood here. There we go. There we go. All right, so this is a Cummins X15 Performance Series. It's a 565 horsepower rating with that anniversary edition badging on there. That just looks really cool. Here's the remote boosting terminals, and why they're connected to the charger is because we have the clearance lights on while it's in the showroom here. So that's just trickle charging and keeping the batteries up to par. We also have the remote lube terminal right down there. Here's your quick air fill, so we can actually fill it right from our wall right here. We have the little air chuck right here. We just plug that in. If the air is starting to get down, people pulling the air horn or the seats going up and down and they're draining the air system, we can just plug that right in here and charge up the system and you're good to go. Also, what we put on these trucks, we have these on the long hoods. There's an option for these added support brackets. What that does is it helps to support the fender. You can see the mount right there, and they do tend to get sticky when they're new. And if you don't put enough grease on there, they will bind. So it's a little tougher to open the hood, as you noticed when I was using it there or opening it there. And that prevents the paint from starring. If these will tend to sag over time, right in here is where the cracking starts, and that helps to prevent that from happening. So just a little option there that you can put on the truck. So this is a common rail fuel system on this engine, same as our PACCAR engine. So you have the common rail running there, and that's feeding the engine with all of the fuel. You got your fuel water separator here that is heated. You got your fuel filter right there, your power steering, your engine oil fill, your engine oil check. We have your washer fluid right up there, and then there's some fuses and relays and so forth. Let's go around the other side. All right, so on this side here is where you'll find the turbo and the HVAC system, among other things. So changing getting access, to your HVAC system. It's all mounted outside of the firewall, so it's easy to get to and service. There's your, that's for your air conditioning unit right up there. And also you have this air intake right here. You can see this little duct work that goes into the HVAC system. If you wanted to add a filter to it, you can put a filter right there. Let's show that to you. We'll just go for a quick walk in the showroom here. And here they are. So these are the little filters that you can put on over top of that, and that just helps to keep dust and debris out of the HVAC system and keep the vents in your cab clean and blowing nice clean air inside. So speaking of inside the cab, let's move this tour inside. Close up the hood. All right, so as we go into the cab, you'll notice there's a chrome strip underneath the door here. We have the engine heater and the oil pan heater right there. We put the grab handle, which you can get an optional one that goes up and over, but we just put this one on here. Now we do have the leather seats here. These are the Premium Plus air cushion leather seats. So you have the lumbar supports and then the height adjustment, and then you have heat as well. And they come with the storage pocket right here. So you can keep your wallet or cell phone in there if you'd like. And then on this side here, we've added in this added pocket, which you can put on the truck as well. So the thing is, with a showroom truck, you do tend to get anybody and everybody walking in and out of the truck. So there's a little bit of dirt, but we do clean that up before the truck gets sold and delivered. So this truck has the Diamond VIT interior, and I'm just going to turn on the lights in here so you can see the diamond stitching on the doors, and then you get the wood grain dash and then the wood grain trim pieces here up above and then along the dash there. We order it with the smart wheel, so you have the cruise control, your Jake brake on the steering wheel, and then we have a full gauge package with the Nav Plus system. Just going to turn on the lights. There we go. Now we can see. So yeah, you have the Nav Plus system there. As far as the switches and gauges, we have your additional trailer spare switch, auxiliary lights. So if you wanted to put air cleaner lights or cab marker lights underneath, you can do that. Trailer spare as well. And then, you know, your beacons, PTO switch, etc. So that's as far as options here. Air slide, your fog light switch, air suspension dump, your forward diff, your power divider, and your rear diff lock. So that's all set up there. It does have an 18-speed manual transmission, so you'll nice for splitting the bottom end of the tranny. Your HVAC system controls are right here. It's all electronic, so nice smooth motion with that. And then this is your control for the display up here. If you wanted to access that, you can change and play around with that. Down on this side, we have the 3 controls for the back lights I was showing you earlier on the back of the cab and then on the side of the cab. So those are all there. You have your interior lights, your sleeper light, and then your engine fan right there. So that's a little bit about inside the cab area. Let's jump into the bunk, and I'm gonna do a bad thing. I'm gonna wear my shoes in here. They are clean, but the floor is already dirty, so anyhow, you can yell at me in the comments. All right, so with the diamond interior, you get the diamond stitching on the back wall, which just looks absolutely gorgeous, and I love the black interior. Black on black is just great, especially with the black dash, so looks awesome. And then to give you a little bit more space when you're crawling between the cab and the sleeper, these flip up and out of the way, so you just have to lift them up and then they kind of slide out of the way like so. Now with the 62-inch bunk, we can order the truck with a switch for a cooler, which comes out over there. This is where a fridge would normally be mounted on a 72-inch bunk, but with the 62, we do not put one in from the factory, so it'd have to be installed after the factory. You could put in your own type of cooler, whatever you want in there. There is a TV mount kit right here, so you can mount a TV in this area. You can also put some storage up above here. There is a couple power outlets here, so you have a cigarette lighter, and then you have a regular 12-volt outlet there, so charging your cell phone. And then there is the ashtray or change holder, depending on what you want to use it for. And then on this side we have the clock. This is optional, so you make sure that if you want to have that, you do order that. This is the panel light. Turn that one on. This is your interior lights for up above, and then this is your controls for the HVAC underneath the bed here, so that's going to keep the cab cool or warm depending on what you want to do. A little bit more storage on this side, and then you have the full open closet down here, so a little hanger comes up there, and that's a standard configuration. Now with the 62-inch, it does come with this all open. There is no option to order it with doors and anything like that. You'd have to go up to the 72, where you get a little bit bigger bed, and then you have the option for doors and the fridge down below. So that is a little bit about the bunk here. And there is an option to order this bed as a liftable lower bed. This one is fixed or stationary, so you can't lift that up at all. So yeah. All right, so that is the tour on this truck. I appreciate you taking the time to check this video out and take a look at the stock unit. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up. I sure would appreciate that. Or give it a share if you know somebody that's going to be looking for a truck that's set up like this, because this truck is for sale, and I'd be more than happy to get you a price and full spec sheet on this unit so you can check it out and see what it's all about. A few other details about the truck I didn't really touch on. The truck has 391 gears, so your RPMs, depending on how fast you're going to be going, it's basically geared for a 62 to 65 mile per hour truck, pulling bigger weights, so it can haul up to 140,000 pounds or 63.5 kgs. The scale weight on this truck is weighing in at 18,926 pounds. So it is a little bit heavier truck, but it's designed to pull bigger weights with the bigger diffs, with the bigger engine. That's what we have in here. So hope you found this video informational and you got what you're looking for today. Appreciate you hitting play and watching this. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe and you want to see future videos that I'm putting out there, just click on that button in the bottom corner and you can click that subscribe. Hit off that notification bell, that way you get notified when new videos come out. If you don't do that, if you are a subscriber and you don't hit that bell, when I have a video come out, you may or may not have it come up in your YouTube feed, just depending on what you're all subscribing to. So if you hit that notification bell, you for sure won't miss a video that I'm putting out. So thanks for coming by, thanks for watching this video, and as always, have yourself the world's best day.